What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got the boys at TGC, the Grade Cricketer IPL preview phase number 2 now. I haven't done my own sort of preview, but well, I have. I looked at if you guys are new to the channel, firstly, subscribe. What are you doing? But secondly, as I'm recording yesterday, I uploaded a video talking about every team's best 11 going into the second phase. The IPL starts in 2 days. 19th of September, right? So 2 days, I believe. Or is it the 20th of September? Well, it's in 2 or 3 days. Either way, it's bloody close. So hey, if you guys are new, subscribe. I'm going to be trying my best to review every single goddamn game. As you guys know, in the first half of the season, I reviewed every single IPL game, except for one. I think I missed one. But, you know, I'm going to do my best to keep up to date with them. So, hey, let's check it out. Oh, that's loud. Champion.
Hello, and welcome back to the Grade Cricketer, brought to you by ACO, India's
not replacing anyone in IPL restart. Yeah, me neither. Didn't get the contract.
leading digital insurance company. My name is Ian Higgins. Pezzy Lad sits across from me. Sam Perry, the IPL is back, baby.
I feel good.
UAE
I feel good about this, he goes. Yeah, well, reading up on it the last few days, it brought back memories.
Yeah.
Happy memories of our morning after IPL.
Yes.
And various other...
IPL?
Yeah. Well, trying to sort of morning after IPL.
Yeah.
And various other products that we put out there.
Right.
Mate, it's a fun tournament.
Facts.
It's a tournament for the big boys. It's nothing but a big boy party.
Oh yeah.
No Pat Cummins.
This is where the big boys roam, baby.
Yeah.
You know, the alphas of all alphas. This is the real T20 World Cup. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Big boys on big boys. You can't just say a team's going to win because they've got this big boy, because invariably
Everyone's
they're
got big
competing against
boys.
another big boy.
It's big boys on big boys.
It is.
That's a category on certain websites.
Indeed.
Oh, boy.
Allegedly. Friends of mine have told me.
Some of my friends have told me
when
about
we
that.
talk about it.
Yeah, look, yeah. I'm not going to speak on that.
Pez, before we get into the rest of the show, there's 31 matches to be played in 27 days. This is the second part of this IPL.
It's going to be tough.
Right here in the Grade Cricketer, we're doing 3 morning after IPLs a week. Watto's Wrap, TBC. And a live stream every single week as well.
Yeah.
Then after that, I think one day after the IPL final, the World Cup starts for the Associate Natures and Nations. I think Oman and Papua New Guinea is the first game.
Yeah, that'll be a big one.
We're going to preview that after
They
this.
say MI and CSK is El Clasico. Not for me.
Not for me.
Not for me.
Oman, PNG.
Oh boy, am I looking forward to that Oman, Papua New Guinea. Look, I would name every player on every team, but look, there's just so many of my favourite players that play for, what are the country? Papua New Guinea. So,
Guinea.
look,
It's an African country.
looking forward to that big one. Big clash.
Or a pig. Yeah, okay, so there's that. There's that after the IPL, then there's the Ashes, and there's next year's IPL, then Australia. There's so much
Who gives
cricket.
a fuck about that shit? This is the big boy party.
Anyway, if you're new to the channel, get around it, like, subscribe. There's
Facts.
heaps of stuff come out every single week on
around
this
'em.
channel, so please do subscribe. But
around
we're on the
me.
march to 100k as well. What does that mean? Nothing, really.
Arbitrary number, but there's 3 figures, and I solve Rubik's Cubes.
Makes me feel good. All right, number 1, Pez.
Yep.
Let's recap where we left off, because we haven't spoken since April.
Well, there's a lot of people out there who'll be like, look, I want to get around the IPL, but I'm not going to read any other preview from esteemed journos, from news hounds.
Fuck the
I'm just going
esteemed.
to wait for the TGC's preview.
Yeah.
The TGC's preview.
Yeah. The great
Yeah,
cricketers
that's right.
program.
I have a stutter. That's it's a politically correct way
Okay.
of saying it.
Yeah.
And so where we left off, well, the top 4, he goes, Delhi
Yes,
Cap.
all right, last pause of the video, but I am so sorry to everyone that I offended in yesterday's video. Some people were not happy when I was doing my IPL preview yesterday, where I went over every team's best 11. I accidentally said that Delhi Capitals were in 4th when they're first, and everyone in the comments was not happy. I'm sorry, okay?
Capitals,
Yep.
CSK,
Yep.
RCB,
And Mumbai.
and the other one, Mumbai.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
swore.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mumbai just fucking keeping real close like Jaws. Not doing too much, no changes.
Are they the bad guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're the bad guys.
Burn 'em, burn 'em, burn 'em. Yeah, and the rest, that were the top 4. And
Think
the
about Harsha doing that.
you just pick your analysis. Whichever one you like. You think of Mumbai, just think of Jaws. Mate, the other 4 were pump. Sunrise
Yeah,
Hyderabad
yeah.
were particularly pumped.
They were particularly pumped.
Yeah. And so that's that's where we left off. Do you want to go through the teams
about
where we
Punjab?
left off here, or
I suppose so. Well, okay, so first of all, everyone has played 7 games except for Delhi and Punjab, who have played 8 games. Delhi on top of the table, 12 points. Then it was CSK and RCB. CSK slightly ahead on net run rate.
CSK Dad's Army started slow, and the dads are starting to wake up.
That's right, on net run rate, NRR. Those are 3 letters that get me off every morning. Mumbai Indians on 4th and 8 points, and then everyone else was like, yeah, whatever.
6,
I'll give you
2.
I'll give you a game. 2
Sunrisers.
Yeah, they were pump.
They were pumped.
And
but Warner's back though.
Oh, good news. He's going to save Australia. Trevor Bayliss dropped him. So then it was Rajasthan. They were 5th on 6 points. Punjab 6th on 6 points, and then KKR and Sunrisers holding up the table. They were actually KKR especially, and both those teams were surprises how poor they performed. 3 wins between them.
Yeah,
which is surprising. Shikhar Dhawan, leading run scorer of the tournament. He wasn't picked in the World Cup squad for India. Interesting. Mate, he's leading the runs, 380 runs.
Him and Prithvi. When I was just going through the previews again, I think that was my favourite part of the first. They're calling it the first phase of the tournament, as though these were deliberate phases of the IPL. We're into the second phase now. Yeah. The second repechage.
It's a repechage,
if you will. I know you will.
I will.
But
that's
I think
a big word. I don't know
and
what that
Prithvi
means.
Shaw was probably my favourite part of the first phase of the IPL, especially Prithvi, especially the moustache, and just the explosion of those 2 guys. So that they've in their 5 games they won 4 out of the 5 Player of the Match awards.
Really?
Yeah. Melbourne's own Shikhar Dhawan and Prithvi.
Well, they're both in the top. They're in the top 4 leading run scorers. KL Rahul, he's had a great summer in the UK. He's the 2nd leading run scorer. Then Faf, the CSK.
Faf,
Then Prithvi, then Sanju Samson, who obviously got a sensational 100 early on. They're the top 5 leading run scorers. But the bowlers, Pez, Harsha Patel leading the way somehow.
Well, we know how he does it. We were told by one of his teammates. He just puts up there and someone hit up the shoot.
What happened to that video?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Christo will be back as well with his teammate, Harsha Patel.
I don't think he'll be back on this show, but he'll be back. Christo, you want to do another round? Wouldn't have thought so, boys. I like contracts.
Yeah. He had 17 poles. Then Avesh Khan. He was second. Then Chris Moneybags Morris. He was third.
Yeah, starting to come good.
Rahul Chahar, who was picked in the World Cup squad for India, ahead of Chahal. And then Rashid Khan ran at the top 5 bowlers.
Where's Trent Bolt?
That's where we're at.
Wait, I think Trent Bolt is like he's around the top 10 because my preseason prediction, I had KL Rahul to win the orange cap. That's still a chance to happen. And then I said that Trent Bolt would win the purple cap. So Trent Bolt started like a house on fire, taking fucking wickets left, right, and centre, and then he did nothing in the last few games.
Out in the tournament feels like so much has happened, but it also feels like I've already forgotten about that abandoned 5th Test match or whatever happened there.
What?
Yeah.
You realise
Sorry,
that
what?
shit. We're into the fucking big boys party. Forget that.
It's like a big party where all the jocks are there from like different schools and stuff.
It's mate. This is what I like about it. I have genuinely become excited for it on a pure cricketing basis. It's just, I was talking to a player a couple of weeks ago, and someone was telling me, and I can't say who. It's for a piece.
Pops up the shit.
And that, no, it was not him. But and they were just telling me that like all T20 cricket is basically the same from club cricket through to the very, very top. It's just that the players at the top execute more often.
They're good.
Like it's a pretty oversimplified view, and I think that will annoy a lot of analysts who want it to be more complicated at the top. I tend to take the view of the player who plays at the top. Just saying, and this is, it doesn't get toppermost of the poppermost than the IPL.
Toppermost of the poppermost.
That's how the Beatles described themselves once. So
bigger than Jesus.
Yeah, that one too. And you know, I'm just looking forward to, and I know it's a boring phrase, but or word, but just execution. It's just fucking big boys hitting bombs, taking hangers, bowling slower balls, and it always comes off.
And the good news is this year the team that comes last will actually be executed. It's a Hunger Games scenario.
Nice.
Right, that is the new Taliban franchise.
Oh no!
I don't know.
Wow.
Well, you said executed.
Oh wow!
Second thing, Pez, what's changed?
Let's move on from that.
And that's just a more sociological question that we're asking. Actually, nothing to do with cricket.
Well, once again, we'll have to start with the Taliban again.
So the most interesting one for me is Milan Wokes and young Johnny Bairstow pulling out days after confirming that they were going to play, and then Old Trafford up and they're like, no, we're not going to play anymore.
Fuck you, England.
Or they joined Joss Butler, who was already he already committed to not playing. Is that possible? You can commit to
Weak
not doing
as
something.
fuck.
Joss was actually the 7th leading run scorer in the tournament, so he's going to be missed for Rajasthan.
They're not making finals, it don't matter.
He hit like 250 runs at 35.
He had a
or
big
some
ton,
shit.
didn't he? He had
a big
120
ton.
off
He had a big
60.
ton just
That's
before
right, he did too. I
just
forgot
before
about that.
the end of the first
You
repechage.
loaded up in one inning.
Exactly.
I did,
So those 3 England players were an interesting one. Especially Bairstow, who was playing who opened batting.
Well, Bairstow was carrying Sunrisers, who were on 2 points. But they'll be replaced by Warner.
Yeah, I was about to say that probably means David Warner gets to play, which is fucking stupid because David Warner should have been playing every single game, should still be captain, is arguably the greatest IPL batsman on stats of all time. Like, wait, who is the Sunrisers fucking coach? Let's look this up because I have a stern word for him. Sunrisers. I feel like he's an Australian coach. Isn't he Australian? Oh, it's Trevor Bayliss. Trevor fucking Bayliss. Hey, Trevor. Hey. Just because you're from England, mate, doesn't mean you get to... No. I'll save myself.
He's
I'm
going
not
to
going
save Australia. So,
Yeah, well, interesting one. Who's going to captain there?
I would have some words
because Kane
for Trevor.
became captain when he replaced Warner.
say his name properly. This is where it originated.
Was it?
It's been
No, it
it
wasn't.
was. It was.
Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Bad off thing. What do you call
sorry.
it? Super over.
Sorry. Kane!
Kane,
Yeah, because Bairstow was getting Kane to put the pads on. That's right.
right.
I remember that.
because Axar was bowling.
That's right. So that's an interesting one. Pat Cummins not at KKR, which is he feels like the golden boy of KKR.
Yeah,
Disappointing.
9 wickets,
Maybe
half
because it's
century
Australian.
there. It was starting to come good.
Really
Slow
disappointing.
start.
Tim Southey's come in there.
Well, that's Rooster for Rooster.
Yeah.
Big slugger
That's a good-
Southey.
Well, that's a good like for like,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
One rooster replaced by another rooster because a rooster,
Like a Walmart
good-looking
version.
rooster, carries a particular energy in inside. You call
That's
it a
right.
rooster, call it a peacock, whatever it is. But every team needs you need a good-looking rooster walking around. You need to bask in their reflected glory. If things aren't going well for you, you need to you need to sit down at breakfast. They're living in secure, managed environments, sort of.
Yeah.
You just sit down at breakfast and go, get up to anything last night, rooster.
Yeah.
And you could always say that to Pat Cummins. Now he's got a fiance. He's all good. He's not
Who's
after any
expecting?
sexual stuff.
Yeah.
Just saying, Rooster's always getting up to stuff.
Yeah. You can't have a team of emus.
Yeah, and so you exactly always said that. And now they got Tim Southey in. He's a good rooster.
And friend of the show.
Yeah, and so I expect they'll
And
do
hits a
it.
clean
Right,
ball.
let's not be too nice. Like Tim Southey, bit of a downgrade, but I mean he's still a quality bowler. But come on, Pat Cummins is.
Does he have any T20 pedigree?
He's in the T20.
Yeah.
World New
Don't come
Zealand
here
side.
for the.
Don't worry about that. Worry about
the
Rooster stuff.
Yeah.
Worry about the
Come
Rooster
here
stuff.
for the intangibles.
Mate, the one that I'm most excited about is
Yeah.
Jai Richardson not being there.
Ben
Punjab.
Dwarshus in for Chris Wokes.
Yeah, that's right. Jai Richardson not
Nathan Ellis,
going.
though.
That's what I'm excited about. Not who's replacing. No, Adil Rashid.
Yeah.
Replacing
Yeah.
him at Punjab.
Yeah,
First
fact.
IPL gig for Adil Rashid, and he's a quality
Yeah.
white ball bowler. I'm surprised he's never been picked up before.
That's
but
a big pickup.
So he gets a chance, and that leaves me to a little bit of like, can the Kings sneak into the top 4 here?
Well, because we thought they were the cellar dwellers early on.
They were
Because we saw Sunrisers
absolute
Hyderabad.
dog shit.
And we were blinded by the sun.
And the
rise
light.
there.
Yeah, I see.
You had
Yeah,
Warner.
sorry, yep.
You've got Rashid Khan.
Yep.
You got Kane.
Yep.
You got Bairstow. And
Yes.
that kind of blinds you a little bit.
Does, yeah.
Jason Holder. He's actually in the way of the sun.
He's in the way. he's a
They're on
big
two.
boy.
And then
Wait.
and Pujam Kicks is like, what are we looking at here? Okay, KL Rahul, good stuff.
Hey!
I'd say he's, the...
They just called Punjab shit. They thought we were going to finish. That's disrespectful. We will sneak into the goddamn finals. Chris Gale, Rahul, Agarwal, Moses Enriques, fucking Ravi Bishnoi. Don't fuck with us. We got Nathan Ellis in there, Adil Rashid, we got Arshdeep Singh. Who else is amongst the boys? Look, I'm having a mental blank. No Jai Richardson. That's unfortunate. There's another Australian who pulled out, Riley Meredith. That's annoying.
the tallest dwarf of the rest of this Indian stars.
Oh,
to be fair.
yeah.
But so you got him, and then it was like, fucking, with respect, man, Moses is in there.
Yeah!
With
Out
respect,
some runs,
with respect.
What about Chris Gale?
Wouldn't you love a cup of tea with KL Rahul?
And Moses.
He wouldn't be.
What about Chris Gale?
Yeah, true. I wouldn't like
From the Bible.
They wouldn't. That's parting in his seas today.
How can
Today?
you forget
Today?
Big CG?
No, it's Tuesday.
Because it's monsoon season. That's why they call off the IPL. After the first repechage.
What a preview.
Hey, at least they mentioned Moses. You know, that's a little head. You know, we like that.
Do you want to get into the last one, Pez? Who's
a
gonna...
couple more changes.
Yeah, go on
okay,
then.
so crowds are back. That's a decent change.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
cool.
good.
Limited seating.
Yeah.
UAE's 80% vaxxed.
Is
That's
it?
their secret.
Is it really?
They 80% vax.
According to
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
according to Crick Buzz,
This would be good.
Oh shit!
well, Crick Buzz
this is
says
big,
Crick Buzz was
Yeah.
like saying it was according to some website that I didn't then go and independently verify. Why
Okay.
would you do that?
Okay.
As someone with a big audience,
Yeah.
why would you do that
No.
for ethical or integrity
Was the
reasons?
website like a .net?
It said Our World or something. Like it could be fucking anything.
He ventured straight into the
But
black
apparently
market.
they're 80% vax. Why would we? Why would you question that?
No question that.
Genuinely.
Sounds good to me. It's a good number.
A couple of England guys as well, he goes, mightn't be able to play finals because the England guys are going to be in Pakistan at that time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sam Curran and Moeen Ali.
Yeah.
And Moeen Ali's
For
very,
CSK.
he's very important.
Yeah.
Yes, he
to what the fuck does he play for? CSK?
Yeah.
Yeah, CSK.
Yeah,
Both of them.
comes in at
CSK.
3.
CSK.
Tom Curran, same with DC. Does he get a game? And Liam Livingston, who's burst onto the scene. I mean, I know he's been around for a while,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Liam Livingston's in unbelievable form.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Obviously, there and thereabouts. Nathan Ellis is in for Punjab.
Yeah.
Simon Kaddish is no longer coach at RCB.
No.
So, I mean, RCB have changed half their fucking side.
Mate.
And we haven't even got into the
Yeah.
to the circus of RCB,
Yeah.
who we respect.
They're missing like 7 guys.
Hey.
Most of which are Australian, by the way.
Hey.
And Washy's out.
If you're
Yeah.
watching, Mr. Nags, you are welcome onto this show anytime. I don't sound a bit aggressive saying that. Let me walk that back a little bit. Love to have you on the show, Mr. Nags, if you'd love to do it as well.
That was aggressive.
I didn't mean that to be, but that's a
Still waiting for my invite to come on the show. We'll get there one day.
flow on
That's
from
a
just
reflex.
playing grade cricket.
That's right.
They've changed half their side. No
that's
Daniel
been great
Sams.
terms.
Yeah.
No Finn Allen. No Kane Richardson. Or Scotty Cougs.
Yeah.
Chamira's come in. Hasaranga's come in. George Garton from England's come in. And Tim David is the big it boy.
Yeah, he's the it
in
boy.
T20
He's
cricket.
from
at the
Singapore.
moment. He's a very big it boy.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the movie It.
Or Cousin It.
Yes. Or IT.
Or the IT
if you're gonna write it
department.
Tim David, the it boy. See if we can get him on the show.
Tim David. Oh, you mean
Yeah.
the guy in IT? Tim David is a guy who works in IT. That's the name of a guy who works in IT.
Tim Davis.
Well, he's the name of the guy at RCB now with the biggest throbbers in the game.
No, he's got the
Robbers.
world at his feet.
Mate, Washy's out. You want to keep talking about Tim David?
Yeah, no, I just remember I played cricket with a guy who used to go to Christmas parties in Sydney, and he used to just
I know a guy who goes to
no,
Christmas parties in
no,
Sydney.
but not his own Christmas parties.
What?
And he used to just say that he worked in IT because no one ever knew.
I see.
No one ever knew anyone who worked in IT. It was great.
Fair enough.
Hey, get the free beers. Smart.
Like a modern day wedding crashers.
Yeah, he was a normal bloke. What'd you get up
His
to?
name, R.M. Williams. Washy's out, he goes, at RCB. He's done a digit. He's done a Lasith Malinga. Finger. He's done a Mal Meninga.
Nice.
For all the Indian fans out there, look at
Yeah,
Mal
yeah,
Meninga. Now there's a legend.
Hey, shout out to
Akash Deep comes
Malinga
in.
though, who has
Zorba's
retired.
out.
Yeah.
He wasn't getting a game anyway.
Kane Richardson as well.
Yeah, said Richo before. Mate, Shamsi's in at Rajasthan.
Yep.
Shamsi comes in.
Yep.
Glenn Phillips is in for Josh Butler.
Phillips.
And KKR, the Hoff's in. Hazelwood's in. And
Oh, he's playing,
and
okay.
He's playing. And
Okay.
Baron
Did he just say for K? I think he means for CSK, but yes.
Dolph's out. See if we can get him on the show. He's a good fellow. He's always
Yeah.
been good to us.
Good point.
And I think Hoff, he's an underrated T20 player.
Facts.
Because people think he looks predictable, but no one can get this coat off the square.
Mate, before the 2019 World Cup, he was number 1 ODI bowler in the world.
Yeah,
And we
that's-
didn't pick him because we were getting him right for the Ashes.
Yeah.
Did you know
But still.
him, Stark, and Cummins have never played a T20 game for Australia together? There you go.
Fucking hell.
And
That's embarrassing.
one thing I want to mention in this section of what's changed.
Yes.
MI, he goes, no changes.
Oh,
Every other team...
synergies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jaya Warden is synergies. Every other team is a fucking... Mate, you come back from school, there's fucking 20 new coats in your year. You've got to get used to this. New feelings, new thoughts,
Mumbai.
new vibes, new energies, new kinetic energies running around that I must adjust to. MI, just all fucking synergy. One way,
Now,
baby.
Jay Warden, there's a beer. I'd have a beer with Jay Warden.
Oh,
I'd
wouldn't
have a beer
love
with
to.
Michaela Jay Warden, mate.
Yeah.
Is that right?
I would too. I'd join you.
Not a couple.
Top 5 beers in the IPL. Let's work that through over the course of the
Hey,
second
something else.
phase.
Okay.
Jai Warden is in there.
That is a good topic point. I might steal that.
Leave a comment. Top 5 beers in the
Top
IPL.
5 beers
Let
in
us
the
know.
IPL.
All right, can we go to the last one?
Thanks,
We're
I'll be
up to-
taking that
MI,
segment.
No.
Fucking hell.
No, I'm excited. Am I? They're like a horse. The Melbourne Cup, sitting
Yep.
third, just on the outside rail.
Okay.
When are they going to make their run?
Yeah. The last 200
that-
metres.
Mate, Bumrah, Bolt. Yeah, let's get into it. Who will be the big four?
Yeah. The big four are already... Like, the tournament had already taken shape.
Do you think what happened before will be what happens now?
Well,
I hope Punjab
I look at the
can-
teams in the top four, and it's like, no, those are clearly the best teams. Now, I suppose there's factors here about they'll be playing... There's like double headers. There's sometimes some games in the morning.
Are we playing in Sharjah today?
Yeah, exactly. So I don't... But I mean, mate, the top four teams are the best teams. I can't see Sunrisers having a remarkable run and sneaking into fourth. But it can happen because they're all big boys. And T20 cricket just takes one person to do something amazing and you can win a game off that.
Yeah, to have a
And
great series.
In the IPL, that often happens.
I remember it being our observation in the first phase that the big boys tended to deliver with decent regularity within their teams. It was really the depth of the domestic players that seemed to be the
Yeah,
difference.
yeah,
And like,
yeah.
I thought that, it looks like Delhi and Mumbai again, for me. And like the big question is, can Delhi go one better this time under Ponting? They seem to be a team with good synergy and stuff. They're back in the UAE where they played some good cricket last year. Norkia hasn't played a game, but he was good last year. Rabada, Axar Patel, Ashwin, that little
That's solid.
quartet is pretty important for them.
Especially in the UAE.
But like I said, Mumbai's creeping like Jaws, and RCB are a vibe team, and they get back together, and Jamo's nicked Kohli off a couple times. So what impact does that have on the team?
All right. Get around
Massive.
TGC's YouTube. You know where to follow us. You know where to subscribe. Right here on this channel. We'll be back next week. It kicks off on
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Sunday night, I think it is.
El Clasico.
El Clasico.
El Clasico. MI versus CSK. Can't wait.
Facts.
Busquets.
See you next week.
Hey, that is going to cap it off. IPL preview. Phase number 2 by the boys at TGC. I could probably do another preview video like of my own, because I've reviewed, as I've said 6,000 times, I've reviewed, every team's best 11 yesterday, but I could also go through each team's fixtures and stuff like that. If anyone wants to see that, probably, no, who knows? Just comment down below what you guys would be interested in, or if I should just wait until the IPL starts and then start reviewing the games. Hey, but that is going to cap it off. Looking forward to the IPL starting. Obviously, I'm going to be watching with close attention. I actually don't know what time the games are going to start here, because in India, the games would normally start at anywhere from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. At midnight. So the IPL is going to be starting 12 a.m. again. I thought maybe it would have changed. So CSK Mumbai, 20th of September at 12 a.m. Okay, 12 a.m. I'll be up for that one. I might even live stream my reaction if I can sort that out. I need to buy another laptop and another TV, because we're not made of funds over here. But hey, that is gonna cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.